How's it going, everyone? This is John. Really quick, just coming to you from Pocatello, Idaho. Just wrapped up a training with the team up here. So last night was in Salt Lake watching Star Wars with Fusion till 1:30 a.m. and drove up to Pocatello here on Friday. So I'm heading back to Salt Lake tomorrow. But really quick, and hopefully you guys can watch this later if you miss it. I'm looking for a couple people to do closing calls and a couple people to do presentations for our team each week, just one night a week, 1 day a week, or whatever. 2 closers, 2 presenters, and I'll be doing 2 closing calls a week myself, and these will be Q&A calls that you can send your prospects to, and we're going to kind of speak together. I'll talk to the closers, I'll talk to the presenters that I select from the volunteers to start with, and so we can structure these calls properly, things of that sort. Then also on top of that, Laura and myself we're going to create a team business LinkedIn page, and we are going to sit together right after Christmas and write an entire training on how network marketers can build their business, and we're going to present it to LinkedIn, to numerous MLM groups, things of that sort. We're going to write the training, we're going to create it to create value, just like I talked about in class number 13 of 14, and we're going to share that training with all of you so you can also create LinkedIn profiles and LinkedIn pages and offer trainings to your MLM friends to bring them value, so you can literally just copy and paste what we write, what we create, and use it to recruit on LinkedIn by offering people value, so people will come to you in the industry, and it will help you get your 3 or your 10 people, but it'll help you attract 3 to 10 people already in the industry, which is a lot better than just bringing anybody in. So again, by doing what we're doing, by writing these trainings and things of that sort, we want you to copy what we are doing or just use it or whatever. And like I said, create your own LinkedIn business page and profile and do what we do to attract people to you. So we're going to put that together over the holidays as well. There's a couple of things in January we're going to be doing. Also is we're going to be doing a very interesting thing with infomercials. I'll fill you in later on that. It's going to bring a lot of credibility to this team. We're going to do, I'm flying 2 people out to Utah to create some closing videos for this team. So that'll be really cool. Just go in front of the green screen, do closing videos that you guys will be able to use. And there's another major surprise that we're going to do that's going to bring this team so much credibility. This will make your heads explode. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm not leaking this. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and it is going to bring massive exposure and credibility to this team, and it's going to help remove the stigma of network marketing. And it's something I've been working on for a while, and when I do it, you'll recognize what it is, and you guys are going to freak. You're going to flip. So what I was saying before with Fusion, this has something to do with Fusion. I'll leave it at that. But again, I'm extremely excited about this. It's something I've been wanting to do a long time. So along with the SEO, along with the LinkedIn, what we're going to do, and again, class number 13 of 14, if you haven't watched, I just wrapped up this training here in Idaho, and some of the members hadn't watched the trainings yet. We asked them, have you watched the trainings? And they haven't all watched them yet. And we told them, well, that's step 1. Watch the trainings, get your team to watch the trainings, go through all 14 of them. I promise you will benefit, and your teams will benefit. And when you see what we're doing, for example, with the closing calls, let me walk you through the process here. You get a prospect, you talk to them a little bit, you get them intrigued, you get them interested. If you can't quite close them, you send them to a closing call. You learn how to get them to show up to the calls by going through our classes. We actually spend an entire hour in our 14 classes. One of them is completely dedicated on getting people to show up to calls, how to talk to them, how not to talk to them, it teaches you how to get people to show up. You put them on a closing call, but if you can't even get them on a closing call yet, you put them on a presentation. If you want to be very effective, this is what you do. You watch the presentation with them, a recorded presentation. Watch it with them. And then they're intrigued, they're interested. And if you can't quite close them, put them on a closing call or watch one of the recorded closing calls that we have. So we're going to record those as well, because chances are a lot of the questions they have will probably come up by other people, will be brought up by other people on these closing calls, and their questions will be answered. So again, the point is, what we're doing is we're putting your prospects in front of who I deem to be the best presenters on the team and the best closers on the team. And you're helping them close your prospects and train your prospects properly, the right way. And once you sign the prospect up, then you have the prospect go straight to the training course, the training classes, and you have them go up through the training classes, and you teach them to duplicate the process. Go into LinkedIn. Think about this very carefully, what we're going to do with LinkedIn. We write these LinkedIn trainings. We put this together. These trainings are to help people make more money in their home-based business. Help people make money and become better network marketers. Help people attract people online. You're not recruiting with these trainings. You're going to do it, but we're going to show you how to go into LinkedIn and plug into groups of millions of network marketers and put your trainings in front of them. Bring them value. Those trainings are going to pull them into our team, to Revvolutionaries. It's going to give you a bunch of exposure. You're going to be solving one of their problems, and you've got to assume 97% of them are not making money online. They're not. Those are the numbers. We know the numbers. So, but you're not going to go big, and you're not going to try to pull them in and sell them. Again, you're going to offer them value. They're going to come to you. Chances are you're going to get a few of these people coming to you. Then they come to you on the Revvolutionaries team. These trainings, the way they're going to be set up, is going to redirect them to some of our trainings we put together specifically for them. Just give them little teasers, little nuggets. Then it's going to redirect them to our team YouTube page, to certain videos we want them to see as part of this training series. Then it's going to redirect them to our team Facebook page, where you can close them anytime in the process, because what you're going to do is you're going to send them your link this entire time. So on these trainings, all you do is take our training and insert your link. And you're going to get all this exposure by attracting people to you as an expert sales trainer. Does that make sense? But I'm going to write it. They don't need to know that I wrote it. They're going to think you wrote it. It doesn't matter who wrote it. What matters is the content, and that it's valuable for them. And then what's going to happen? When they look at it, they're thinking, oh, this is a good idea. Why isn't my team doing this? Why isn't my company doing this? Why am I running into this? Oh my gosh, look at this. And then they're going to see how simple it is. And then they're going to see our team. And then they're going to see our network. And then they're going to realize through the steps, oh my gosh, these guys are sharing. They're not selling. They're doing this. They're not doing that. Look at all the support they get from the team. Look at all the training they're getting from the team. Oh my gosh. And let them figure it out and make the determination. Well, goodness, wait a minute. I'm just going to leave what I'm doing over here because I'm not making money anyway. And I'll just walk over here, and I want this training. I want all this other. I want to be a part of a team like this. See where I'm going with this? I've signed up 2 people from competing MLMs in the last 3 weeks doing just this. Just sharing a better way for them to make money. And I didn't even tell them about our network. I just shared with them how to be more productive in their business. And these are people that contacted me to recruit me into their MLMs. And I flipped it on them, and I recruited both of them into our network. Just like that. This is what this training is going to do. It's designed just to do that for you. So everybody on this team can set up those profiles, use our trainings. It's going to take us about a week or 2 to put these trainings together, to write them all, to create them. And you guys have full access to them. And I want to just flood LinkedIn with these things. And we're going to show you how to do it without being a pain in the butt, and how to put these classes together. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to be a lot of fun to do. And then again, like I said, in the meantime, I'm just put a post on Facebook. Took me forever because this hotel I'm staying at, the internet's dragging. So it took me forever to. I think I even put a stock photo on there because it took me too long to download another photo. But anyway, comment on there if you want to be a presenter or you want to be a closer, and we'll set up a time to chat on Zoom or whatever. I'll interview you, and if I think, hey, all right, I want to select 2 people, 2 each, 2 closers, 2 presenters. Just give me one night a week, one day a week, or whatever, where you can take an hour and do this. And we want to start building members up and putting them in these different roles and places where you can really help build this team and really get this system working the way we want it to work. So, and to get on top of that, we'll go get into the LinkedIn stuff. We'll write you guys a training program specifically for people who are not on this team yet. So it's going to be a little different than the training program that we created for people on this team. And it's going to be written that way on purpose, created that way on purpose. And then again, the closing calls in January, or the closing videos in January that we'll have Fusion do for us. And on top of all of that, the big surprise, hopefully in January. On this one, I'm waiting until everything rolls out, but you'll know what it is. You'll know what it is. And I am way excited about this because I'll be killing 2 birds with one stone. I'll be able to help a lot of people with this on one side, and I think I'll be able to help a lot of our team on the other side. But some people I'll help has nothing to do with network marketing whatsoever, has nothing to do with our network, but we'll be helping a lot of people. And this is going to bring an insane amount of credibility to this team, and people are going to be wanting to be part of this. In fact, I bet people pay $50 a month just because they want to be part of this. You don't know what it is, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, and I'm not trying to keep you up tonight, but I'm just telling you this is a big. 2 people on this team know about it. I revealed it to 2 people, and they freaked out. They were so flippin' excited what it was. They couldn't believe it. And I said, well, believe it, because this is what I'm doing. And it's going to bring a lot of positive attention to our team that you will not believe. That I can guarantee you. And that's kind of where this is headed and what we're doing. So there's always been a method behind the madness. And but with that, I'm going to go try to sign off for the night. Got a nice long drive home tomorrow from Idaho, but had a good meeting up here, had a really good training, so that was nice. Everybody, thanks for coming on. Watch for the post, and let's see if we can get 2 people to present over by myself and 2 people that are very comfortable closers, and let's do that. And we're going to give you guys a certificate that you're a presenter, certificate that you're a closer. We're going to create that for you. We're going to create a file section. We're going to put the closing and presentation team and closing presentation calls in that file section, and we're going to put a certificate for the closers and the presenters in the file section as well. And we're going to make you our team's official closers, our team's official presenters as we go, which will give you a lot of credibility for you and your teams. And as you recruit, it'll help you as well. And so anyway, if you're comfortable doing that, let me know. And again, I'll pick 2 to begin with, and then after that, we'll just bring more people on, because the goal eventually is to be doing closing calls constantly throughout the day, presentations constantly throughout the day, and we'll work on your schedule, even if you can only do 1 a week or 2 a week or whatever it may be, that's a start. And then as we get 10 closers and 10 presenters, or 15 closers and 15 presenters, you see where this is going. So we can have these run all day long, so no matter what time zone somebody's in or whatever, we can fit them into one of these calls. So anyway, everybody have a good night, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. We will see you. Bye-bye.